The software with which you are operating, contains certain limitations, because the fellows who wrote the software itself could imagine only this much. They can't perceive which they don't know. The softwares with which your body and mind is operating may not have faults, but has a lot of limitations. If you are in a listening space enough, I will tell you there is even fault. The software with which your body and mind and consciousness is functioning has a lot of limitations. The cognitions you carry has a lot of limitations. The first step human being need to learn is manifesting powerful cognitions in every step of your life is authenticity. Manifesting powerful cognitions in every step of your life, whether it is about your wealth, health, relationships, energy, intelligence, anything you have in your life, manifesting powerful cognitions about it. For example, you can look at your life and say, wow, so many years I managed so many problems, then I can be really through my whole life. If I can manage this much, why not anything further? This is powerful cognition. Or you can also manifest, I am already tired, feeling heavy. What am I going to do if something more comes tomorrow, day after tomorrow? You can manifest that cognition also. Going on manifesting powerful cognitions about everything is authenticity. About wealth, life, intelligence, health, body, knowledge, good, bad, fears, hopes, desires, life, relationships, about everything. Master is a message from cosmos, software update available. You can say, do it now or not now, remind me later, remind me in the night. You can press anything. I am just a pop-up saying software is updated, ready. Ability to go on manifesting powerful cognitions about your money. I made so much. Only the first rupee is difficult. You see, first crore you have to make it with your blood. The first crore will make the second crore just using your sweat. And the second crore will make the third crore. You don't even have to give your blood or sweat, just spit. That is the way life is. If you decide to live, or you can say, this 1 crore itself is paining my back. What am I going to do? You can manifest powerless cognitions. You have a freedom. Understand it is time. You do realize that the software with which you are operating has some faults and limits. deciding to manifest powerful cognitions continuously about everything. Immediately you say, I don't know how to manifest powerful cognition. I can't practice, I am tired and bored, Swamiji. Even about this, start manifesting powerful cognitions. If you can find your problem, that itself is a proof you can solve it. Among the billions, it is only few thousands are awakened to this truth. If this truth falls into my ears, Sadashiva is graceful and compassionate enough, he will make that as an experience in my heart. If he can reach this to my ears, can't he reach this to my heart? If he is reaching to my ears, he is going to reach it to my heart. If he is reaching it to my ears, he is going to reach it to my heart. Otherwise, why in the 7 billion, only in these few thousand, I am also part? You might have been here due to various reasons. Maybe your girlfriend pushed you, or your mother pushed you, your friend pushed you, your family pushed you, or you saw the flyer somewhere. Whatever may be the reason you are here, but now understand the purpose why you are here. Reasons are not purposes. Reason may be different. Now you need to know the purpose. Purpose is to start manifesting powerful cognitions about life, about everything in which you are stuck. Powerful cognitions are not positive thinking, no. Thinking itself is stupid. How can there be something positive about it? Thinking itself is negative. How can there will be something positive about it? Powerful cognition means consciousness, breaking the limits of body-mind. Positive thinking means you have to logically practice it. Practice is 4-letter word in our Sangha. No. Practice means your logic trying to take over your depth. Cognitive shift means your depth dictating to your logic. Practice means you think of integrity and say, from tomorrow I am going to practice integrity, 4 o'clock yoga. And 3:57, the alarm clock gets a big bang, dung! And then you curse everyone in the planet Earth. Who made the alarm? Who brought it to your bed? Who asked you to wake up? Everyone gets their share of curse. And then you don't know what happened. When you are again awake, it's already 8:30. This is what is practice. Stupids practice. The stupids gurus teach practices. Mysore Road does not teach practice, it teaches cognitive shift. For practice, choose another road. For cognitive shift, choose Mysore Road. I am not interested in teaching you any practice, no. I am interested in teaching you cognitive shift. Depth, your depth, your depth. Only that need to decide. All practices are so-called teachers trying to cover their ignorance, their inability to give you solution. They may be super capable in analyzing your problem. That does not mean they can give you solutions. Like psychiatry, psychoanalysis. They have amazing technical terms. If you go to a psychoanalyst or psychiatric psychoanalyst and all that, in 1 year you will become a doctor. You know all technical terms of analyzing your problem. Conscious, subconscious, unconscious, supraconscious. You can take sessions and lessons and classes, but you don't know the solution. Because even your doctor doesn't know. Ability to analyze problem does not mean they have a solution. Diagnostic centers are different, hospitals are different, surgery theaters are different, capacity to do surgery is different. Understand? The first fundamental principle I wanted you to understand now. Go on manifesting powerful cognitions about everything in which you are stuck in your life. Sit for a few minutes and pen down all the powerless cognitions in which you are stuck, the memories which puts you in powerlessness, whether remembrance of money, remembrance of relationship, remembrance of your health, or remembrance of yourself. That is, I think, worst thing. Nobody wants to remember themselves. That is why they try to go for vacation. They jump here, they jump there, they go there, they go here. Unfortunately, they carry themselves with them. What to do? How much you will put the camera all the time outside? How? What a beautiful destination, vacation place. But inside it is saying, no, I am not interested. Whatever remembrance or thought currents puts you in powerlessness, pen down. Manifesting powerless cognitions is inauthenticity. Manifesting powerful cognitions is authenticity. Positive thinking is so-called self-development. I am not interested in it. Because that need to be practiced here. Manifesting powerful cognition is totally different level. It is not in the thinking level. It is in the superconscious level. Superconscious intervening in your style of existing is what I call conscious shift, cognitive shift. Your intelligence intervening in the style of your thinking is positive thinking. Your superconsciousness intervening in the style of your existence is cognitive shift. It's different level. If I have to give you more precise difference, in positive thinking you need to practice, in cognitive shift you just need to declare. In positive thinking you don't need initiation, Shaktipada. In cognitive shift, Shaktipada starts the whole thing. In positive thinking there is always negative thinking. The superconscious breakthrough, there is no negative superconscious breakthrough. In positive thinking it is trial and error. It is in the superconscious breakthrough, the cognitive shift, it is trial and success. The first step I want you to do